Hey everybody, it's Alex. Sorry about how I look. I haven't been up very long and I'm trying to get some laundry done. It's about 8 days since my surgery. Um, it's still kind of an unreal experience. This is the first time I've been without my compression vest for any length of time since the surgery. Because it's got to be washed, so I'm doing that. And as you can see, here's a little bit of the scarring um, on my chest. The pads, those are covering the nipples. I got to keep uh, things on this stuff salve on them so they stay soft and everything. It's been really, I don't know, I can't even describe it. It's been such an amazing experience. Dr. Medalley up in Cleveland is just phenomenal. Everybody up there was just so nice. The hospital was so nice. Even the people we met on the street were just so friendly up there. The people at the hospital were nice. They were so helpful. Friendly. Just made you feel really at home, like part of their family. Surgery was scheduled for 7:30 Friday morning on the 25th of July, and they were wheeling me back to the OR at 7:32. So they had already been in. I had to be there at 6, so they'd already been in, prepped me. Dr. Medalley had come in and did his marking and everything. So I remember going into the ER, and I do remember as they were putting my arms out on the tables, because your arms are, for the double incision like I had, your arms are out to the side, and I remember looking at him and telling him that my right arm doesn't straighten out all the way, the elbow just doesn't flex out all that way, so they got egg crate rolled under, and they're like, is that comfortable? And I'm like, yeah, and that's the last thing I remember until I woke up in recovery, and didn't have a lot of pain. I itch because I'm allergic to the adhesive on the tape. So I take allergy medicine that helps with that. Haven't been in, like I said, haven't been in a lot of pain. Was up moving around a few hours after surgery. They did the clear broth lunch after surgery. That went down. I was fine. They gave me a regular dinner. That was fine. Didn't have any problems with the anesthesia. I did stay overnight, which I think was more for my comfort than what it was for actual necessity. But I felt good. Came home on Saturday. Went back on Wednesday for my follow-up, and they took the drainage tubes out. I'm not going to lie to y'all, that hurt like a motherfucking bitch. The only thing I can compare that to was back in '93. I was in a really bad car accident, and my knee and my ankle, the soft tissue was damaged so badly they put wires in to hold the tissue together, and at one point they had to come in and tighten the wires up, and that really hurt. But what was really bad was when I went back for them to take my stitches and everything out, they basically took a pair of pliers and pulled those wires out. This is the only thing I can compare to that. It was absolutely, the right side was painful. The left side, I thought I was going to scream. It hurt. Now, I've known a lot of guys that, I've watched a lot of videos, and they're like, they were like, it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it was going to. I wish I was them. Dr. Medalley's nurse practitioner is the one that took my tubes out. He didn't actually take them out. I didn't actually see him on the follow-up. But, oh my God, I thought it was just, I wanted to punch her. It hurt so bad. And then, I actually have a spot over here under my right arm where the vest kind of rubbed a little bit. It's a little raw, so I've been putting a little pad on it and put some of the same bacitracin that I've been putting on the nipples on, for that. Other than that, I'm about done with the bandages over the incisions. It's been about 3 days, which I think they said I just need to cover them for a few more days, and then, sorry, I was thinking, and then all I have to do is keep the nipples covered for about another 10 days. Well, that was probably for about another 7 days, actually. Keep the nipples covered, but even after that, I've got to keep stuff on them and keep them, moist and everything, so they don't dry out. So showering is still kind of strange. It feels really odd. It's really odd too because your chest is really numb. You really can't feel anything, but when I put the bacitracin on around the nipples, it makes my nipples itch. So I'm like, how, you're like, how is it, you cannot feel, it can be numb and you not feel it, but it itch at the same time. It's really crazy, but it's one of the things you have to deal with. The only thing I realize now is without the chest, I look like I got a beer gut, and I don't drink beer, so I need to start working on that after I get healed up enough to where I can actually really start to put in some effort into some exercise. Now it's just kind of like getting back into the range of motion, which my range of motion is good. I mean, it's a little tight going this way. This side is pretty good. It's back behind. I can reach behind my back, so that's not too bad. Like I said, it's just getting used to everything again and getting the movement in. I've got one spot under my left arm here around towards the back that's really bruised and really swollen. It's about the size of a softball back there. So I'm hoping that once I start moving around stuff, that'll kind of dissipate. I want to lay on my side so bad because I'm not a back sleeper. And I really want to go to my chiropractor and get my lower back adjusted because it's starting to bother me, but I can't do that. Well, I can't lay on the table and get adjusted, but he can use this. He's got this little activator thing that he clicks on, and it clicks and push and kind of adjust things that way. So I'm kind of looking forward to going to see him next week and get that taken care of. Maybe I can talk. I've got my two best friends, Mel and Steph, are both massage therapists, so maybe I can talk Mel into working on my shoulders or something a little bit next week. We'll see how that happens. I go back to work on August 12th. I think I'm ready. I don't know. I'm still considering maybe doing some part-time days next week, just to kind of see how it feels. But we'll see how I feel about that. I don't know. I may just take take the time off and just rest and just, like I said, get some movement back and stuff like that. So we'll see. Other than that, I don't have much to say. Like I said, just wanted to give you a quick update, let you know that the surgery went well. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or whatever, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.